Welcome back. So 2 months ago, I started this portfolio where I invest $10 a day every single day for a whole year straight. I started this portfolio as well as the channel to show people how easy it is to invest. Now, I believe in the dividend growth model myself, but I know many others who have had success with a different strategy. I know most everyone who isn't retired wants to retire early, but they're not quite sure of how to do it. And now I'm in no way telling you I know that my way will work, but I do believe it's at least a step in the right direction. So stick around if you want to see our progress over the past 2 months here at Mount Finance. Alright guys, so we usually start off with the portfolio update, but ever since that is the whole episode today, we're going to jump right into the quote of the day. So the quote of the day reads, "Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present." And now that was said by Marcus Aurelius, and guys, these quotes, they always tie into what we're going to talk about, so remember that. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. So let's get into today's episode. So here we are with the portfolio update, and we've been doing this for 2 months now. Okay, $10 a day for 2 months straight. Now, we have invested $729. If you don't know, we had to start this with minimum $100. So we had $100 and we've added $6.29. We're currently sitting at $726 and we have lost 0.18, which is 70 cents, over that period of time. We have also earned $1.59 in dividends. Now, if you go back and you think to the quote that I presented with Marcus Aurelius saying, well, what you have today is what you will fight with in the future. Well, yeah, I'm fine with that because these are the weapons that I have chosen to fight with in the future. I'm absolutely fine with that. Now let's take a look at this actually. I think this is interesting. So I have these weapons here that Marcus says, oh, well, these are the ones you'll fight with in the future. And I thought I had two of the best weapons in Microsoft and McDonald's, and they're actually falling behind over the past 2 months. They have let me down, but my non-sharp weapons, I guess you could call them, are doing the best. They're carrying the boats here. They're Chevron, MasterCard, Costco, Union Pacific. They've stepped up and they're carrying the boats for me. So things aren't always going to go as planned, but if you invest in the right companies, if you invest in exceptional companies, then you have nothing to worry about. So that's what we do here. So let's look over the past month. Over the past month, it's basically the same thing, but Microsoft has stepped up. And if you look down here, Union Pacific has come down to earth after they had just a fantastic end of July, early August, after they welcomed their new CEO, who clearly had something to do with that stock just having success over that past 30-day period. But other than that, I like where we're sitting. I'm a little bit overweight in SCHD, but I have their dividends coming up soon, so I'm not concerned about paying too much, or not paying too much, having too much SCHD stock, but I am a little bit concerned about the price of that stock, and I'm going to get to that in probably the next episode, maybe 2 episodes from here. I'm going to talk a little bit more about SC, but for now, we're going to get to the portfolio as a whole. We're going to go up and look at the dividends. So let's see who's paid us. Paid us over the past 30 days, over the past 60 days, we'll say Chevron, McDonald's, Union Pacific, Atmos, Microsoft, Costco. So guys, all these places have paid us. So here's another one. If I go down here, if I want to tell you which stock I think is going to perform best in the next 30 days, or let's just say, let's say for until the end of the year, who's going to perform the best? Well, I think the stock that's going to perform the best is Costco. I think Microsoft and Costco, those are the two. I think Microsoft and Costco are going to be outrageously bullish. Really, they're going to skyrocket in price. I think that Union Pacific will pick it up. I think McDonald's will kind of stay a little bit where they're at. I think Atmos will stay a little bit where they're at. And I think Chevron might come back down to earth a little bit. But if I were to say the two companies that are going to be skyrocketing, it's going to be Microsoft and Costco. For the whole end of 2023, I think Microsoft and Costco are the two that I'm looking at that I'm going to say I expect them to be at the top. And we'll see at the end of the year what it ends up being, but those are the two that I have most confidence in. Now, I want to get into something that is related to this McDonald's stock here, which it could have an effect on just the overall profits of McDonald's, the financials. So it says here, this article was on Friday, September 15th. It says McDonald's franchisee group says new California fast food bill will cause devastating financial blow. So what was it? We're just going to go to the key points. I'm not going to go through this whole article with you guys, but basically, Gavin Newsom, their governor, has said that he pledges to sign this bill into law. So what is it? Basically, the wage floor, the minimum wage, is $20 now in California. So this is going to be no good. This will be no good for the state of California's workers. I don't think this will affect McDonald's as much as what people think it will or should, because a machine is one step away. I don't think you go through and you look at what happens when they try and do these things where they say, well, raise minimum wage. Yeah, we'll raise minimum wage, but guess what? So-and-so in the back is now fired, and you're getting a portion of that paycheck that he was getting. So that's how these things work. It's just a shuffling around of money, and people get fired. So basically, people are going to lose their jobs, or they're going to just be replaced by machines, which is inevitable. And that stinks. That stinks for the people in California. But if there's one thing that they're doing well over there is definitely killing jobs. So congratulations, California. But let's get back to the portfolio. So, like I said, I expect Microsoft and Costco in the future to pick it up, and I'm looking forward to this SCHD dividends. So that's the portfolio update. Thanks, guys.